This is actually a closet in here.
Okay. Yeah. It's down below stuck. Here. If you want, I can put my hand up top.
It wasn't quite that tight before.
If
so.
you want to do that again and pull it, I can try to pull from the top and see if that's enough for us to get a little wedge. Okay. It's coming.
There we go.
Teamwork. All right. You be careful,
Yep.
please. I mean,
And still got the nails up there to hang their clothes from.
wow. And a curved cloth.
Yeah. Oh, remnants of something.
Yeah,
that
there's some
died down
bones.
there.
Yeah, there's some bones.
There were a number of those that we
There's some bones in there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to close that back all the
that's
way.
good right there.
Okay. So
And
this
of course,
is
this is the attic, which
of
should be
the
up there of the frame house.
right.
So this is what will be removed.
Okay, I'm going to just
Yeah, that's good there. And so what's notable here is if you can.
Is that a window over there?
Yeah, and then there was one on this side too. So they
Oh.
mirrored the chimney there.
Okay.
If you look at the peak,
Yes,
you
sir.
can see how the roof rafters are pinned together.
Okay. Oh, yes, I do see that. Okay.
Okay, then
How long are those?
how long are those rafters?
Those pins.
Those pins are probably
Goodness.
12 to 14 inches long.
Okay.
And,
So
I
they're
would say they're more than an inch in diameter.
so they were hammered from the right side and
Yeah.
to the left, all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so if you look about mid-span of a couple of those rafters, you can see a hole in each one. Look down a little bit further.
Down.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
down.
Sorry.
That one doesn't have one. So go over a couple of rafters to the left.
To the left. I've got it zoomed in, so I am only going to get one in the shot. Am I finding a hole anywhere?
Yeah, not that one either.
Oh, there it is. There
okay.
it is.
So those holes had a pole that went up.
Oh, I see
and
'em.
the end of the pole was whittled down to a circle like that fit into that, and they would put that in, and that was like some extra support for snow.
Oh. Okay, I was able to get those in there. And then I see the hooks.
Yes.
What are those for? Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's some on this side too, I believe. Yeah, they're right above us here.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if they hung tobacco up there
Okay.
or God knows what else.
And there's a hole. You'll have to.
Oh, that's where the
Is there a vent?
the vent
Okay.
pipe for the toilet.
Okay.
The first floor and the second floor had a lavatory in that corner.
Okay, so we've got, this would be the west side fireplace
Yes.
of the wood
Yes.
part of the home, and then
And then that's the north side, and that chimney is what sits on top of the big stone fireplace.
okay.
Okay, the
Okay.
main one. And you can see how the interior of that is painted, but then it's clean bricks around the side. In the 50s, I believe it was, they came through and rebuilt that one. So those are all modern brick.
Okay.
And whereas this is original brick.
Okay.
So when we do the demolition
Do you-
of the frame house, I hate saying demolition, but when we unbuild the frame house, we're going to bring that chimney down, but salvage all those bricks, and then this chimney will come down to the shoulders, if you will, where it widens out, because there's actually a crack that goes across
Where?
right about where that's at, because as this all came down, it's pushed against that, and so
Pushing
that's,
north.
yeah.
North. Okay.
So it's
a hazard.
yeah.
Okay.
So, but these are the steps that came up from the second story bedroom to the attic, which would have been up here above us. And then from this point, I could hop up the 40 inches onto the top of the brick house. And if you see how the roof is framed in, the gable end, yeah, the gable end goes to the ridge line. Goes to the ridge line of the brick house.
Okay.
And frames in like a T. Now, interestingly,
if you'll give me just a, I'm going to turn around.
Okay.
And then you'll see what I'm going to do. Thank you.
Yep.
This way. Go ahead, you can keep talking.
But it frames in, and you can see how the roof boards come across, and then above this rafter here, the next one over, then there's different roof boards.
Okay.
Okay, so now what was most telling for us, and the reason that we think
this.
the frame house was first, is see these uprights here?
Yes.
That are just hanging. They used to sit on this beam across here.
Right. Okay.
Right? But look at the very top. Those are siding boards, the original siding boards for the gable end on the south side of the house.
Okay.
So when they built the brick house against the front of the old house, they took the siding off, but I can still see the nails going up the front of these joists or studs here.
Okay.
But when they got up to the top, they just left those there. They didn't need to remove those.
Okay.
The other thing is the mortar joints on the north side of the brick house are not struck. They're not smooth. They're just however it's squeezed out, because they couldn't do that because they couldn't get to it because of the frame house was in its way.
I see.
So from your vantage point there,
Yeah.
you can see the diagonal joists that come from the wall
Correct.
and go up.
Correct.
It is on this one over here, right above this room, that Joseph Barker Sr.'s signature is on that side.
On over here?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
hold on. I'm going to go up. Just a second. I'm just going to be real careful. I really don't. I don't have anything to lose at this point in my life. I made it here. If I don't make it further, that's okay. So you said it's over here, but is it on? It's on the other side of that
Yeah,
beam.
it's on the other side, the west side of that diagonal beam.
Okay. Now there's flooring above that, so.
Oh yeah, on top of the attic of the brick house has a floor planks that I've been there and walked on.
Can you tell me about the staircase?
That goes up to a hatch in the roof because that was their access to get up and do any maintenance or whatever. So yeah, because I mean, think about it. to get on top of this part, you got to have a pretty big ladder.
That is.
So they would just go up through the roof.
I'm just trying to see if I can get that fire. I can see where the fireplace is.
So yeah, if you stand there with the fireplace to your back and look at that beam that's right in front of you.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I would scale these walls.
Well, like I said, when the attic floor was up there, it was a lot easier to get to it.
Well, I'm glad you were able to find that.
Oh yeah, that was definitely an exciting moment. And then once Wesley
your
confirmed-
son.
Yeah.
I just don't want to make a sudden movement. There we go.
Bring it all down.
I hope not, but.
And then of course this is the other bedroom. And of course that's where the problem started.
Okay.
So what had happened is the valley rotted through and water started coming in, so the Corps came and fixed it, but their fix essentially scooped more water into the hole. Yeah. Instead of shedding it further down, it just scooped more in. So then after that, dribbling down through there for decades, it just rotted everything away. But what's interesting and what our architect noted is below this board here, the brick is 3 layers wide.
Okay.
Above that, it's 2 layers wide.
Okay.
So, because it doesn't need to hold that much more.
At the home in McConnellsville, it is 4 layers thick.
Really? Wow.
Everywhere.
That is a lot of freaking bricks.
I just wanted to let you know. 4 layers.
Yeah. Wow.
So, okay. Can we get a light? I kind of wanted to look at some of, thank you. I told you to look at the bricks, and sometimes there's a piece of paper. So I'm just going to lay back and take a quick peek. Got a nest. I really should have goggles on.
Yeah, and this one, there was actually a large pile of dirt and debris and bricks that were removed from the hearth there because this was the chimney that was in such bad condition.
Okay, what? Oh. Yeah, that's gonna. So, I'm just trying to get to the red brick here. I just wanted to, there's a lot of layers here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess, I think maybe where I'm dumbfounded about what was the point, or what is the end game of finding out or determining which structure was built first? What does that determine from an engineering standpoint? That's just not something I would be versed in.
Right. Well, typically engineers, we gotta dissect things to figure out how they work.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of thing. Trying to figure out, how it progressed through the Barkers and what the needs were that, was it wealth that, we can build a substantial brick house now, or was it more kids, we need more bedrooms, or, what kind of led to that? And if we know, and as was common, at least in this area, like I said before, the families would carve out a log cabin.
Right.
And then once they could cut wood, then they built a frame structure. And then once, they needed more and had more money, then they built a brick house or whatever.
Okay.
And so we believe that was the progression here as well. It's just a matter of why. But what'll be more interesting to see, particularly when we get to the basement, is how they did that.
Right. And do you have any information on where Barker was getting his bricks from?